Good evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. Today is Thursday, February 27th, 2014. I'm Jim Fuller. In tonight's news, we have a surprising announcement in the Coffee County mayoral race. Also, a Franklin County woman has been arrested on 10 care fraud charges. A recent MTSU poll says the majority of Tennesseans believe abortion should be allowed in the state under certain circumstances, and Franklin County authorities say they've disrupted one of the largest methamphetamine production labs ever found in the state. We'll have those stories and more in tonight's Newsleader on 6.
Push it, pull it, or drag it in for our annual Cash for Trash event. It's going to be bigger and better than ever at all the State McNabb dealerships. That means the whole month of February, we are giving you $2,000 minimum towards the purchase of any pre-owned vehicle. And we've received a huge shipment of new cars. We're stacking them deep and selling them cheap. So push, pull, or drag your vehicle in today for your $2,000. It's the biggest event of the year at State McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. And State McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac. And State McNabb Ford. Cash for Trash Month is back. Yes, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please, for the following public service announcement. He's back! The Watkins man is back, bringing his world-famous Watkins products to 104 East Lauderdale Street in Tullahoma, where Richard and Stephanie Carpenter have opened the area's only Watkins store. Since 1886, Watkins has produced all-natural products, starting with the pain liniment and now including soaps, oils, creams, scrubs, royal jelly, beeswax, supplements dedicated to natural health and pain management, cover total external and internal body care. And don't forget the world-famous spices, extracts, teas, and cooking ingredients. With too many products to list, know that all Watkins products are 100% natural using the highest quality ingredients obtainable. Always remember with Watkins, when you buy the best, you use less.
It's over! It's over! The Shovel Girls have defeated Bradley County for the state championship.
Shelbyville's a winner, 48-46.
Join the Bobby Locke Coach 1964 state champions March 22nd from 5 till 8 p.m. in the Shelbyville Central High School Gymnasium as they relive that memorable evening when they came together to win the first state championship for Shelbyville. Join us for a meet and greet with players and cheerleaders from 1964 and enjoy a 3-on-3 basketball game featuring members of the championship team. Contact Sylvia Sanders Pinson at 931-580-9696 or Amy Feeney Wells at 931-581-8194 for more information.
Welcome back. In breaking news, Coffee County Mayor David Pennington announced this morning that he has decided not to run for re-election. Newsleader's John Gary brings us this story.
Last week, I picked up papers to run for a third term because of the overwhelming response from the citizens of Carroll County. By doing this, he gave me an extra week to rethink my position on why I was not running for a third term. Because I'm not a politician, but a public servant, I had to consider what the people wanted me to do. Took this extra week to do so. In the past month, I've had a lot of sleepless nights trying to do what is right for this community regarding the election for a third term. I want to focus on doing the antique show for the television that I planned. I want to focus on my time working on a budget that will have the least financial impact on the citizens of Coffee County. Opening a school and a jail is going to be the biggest financial challenge that I've had since I took the mayor's office. But we have a good budget and finance committee and a good budget director to help us navigate through this. The third thing, 6 months ago, Bill Nichols came to me and asked me if I was running. I told him no. Because of my answer, Bill decided to run, and probably at least one more candidate is running that would not have ran had I told them that I was running. They trusted my word that I was not running. To me, if you give your word, you should stand by it. When it's all said and done, you're only as good as your word. So because of these reasons, I'm withdrawing my name. Any questions?
Would you foresee maybe getting back into politics at some other point in time?
Yes, probably would, but I'm going to have a rest.
David, you told me on a couple of occasions that you're tired, that 8 years was very, very difficult on you. Is that part of the reason that kind of wore you down a little bit?
Yes, it has. And if you can see this picture, this is me 8 years ago.
So being tired is part of it, but you thought about it for a week. What were some of your thoughts?
Well, the people. That's who I've always had, at my heart. It's the people.
Okay, you previously endorsed Bill Nichols before you decided to qualify. So where do you stand?
I guess what I just said. My word is, if your word's no good, what are you? And I said I would, so I am. And that was, I was torn between that and what the people wanted me to do. And I'm talking about not just a few phone calls, lots of phone calls, even a petition with 85 names on it requested that I reconsider and run again. So that's why I picked those papers up, so I could at least think it out for one more week.
David, you seem emotional right now. What's going through your head right now? All the hard work, the people?
Yeah, that's it.
Have you talked to Bill?
Yes.
What did Mr. Nichols say to you after your decision today?
Well, before I even picked up the papers, I told him why I was doing it, and I told him I had to do it because of the people. And I'm sure he's glad of my decision, But I did give it that extra week, just to make sure. And that week, that really let me do some soul searching, and I need a rest. Thank y'all for coming.
Thank you.
And now it's official.
After being on the run for the past 7 months, a Franklin County woman has been charged in Rutherford County with falsely claiming dependent children in order to qualify for TennCare health care insurance benefits. The Office of Inspector General, or OIG, with the assistance of Rutherford County Sheriff's Office, on Monday announced the arrest of Wendy Farrell, age 37, of Estill Springs. Farrell was indicted in July of 2013 in Rutherford County and charged with 4 counts of TennCare fraud and theft of services. Farrell is accused of obtaining TennCare benefits by claiming that her minor children were living with her when in fact they were not in her care. Inspector General Deborah Faulkner said, quote, "There might be people who forget to notify the state about change in their situation, such as a new job or marriage, but there are others who knowingly give false information in order to get on TennCare. Our job is to find out who these people are committing those frauds, gather solid evidence for successful prosecution, and take the case to court," end quote. TennCare fraud is a Class E felony carrying a sentence of up to 2 years in prison per charge, and theft of services carries a $10,000 penalty and is a Class C felony punishable by 3 to 6 years in prison. District Attorney General William C. Whitzel Jr. is prosecuting through the OIG Cash for Tips program established by the legislature. Tennesseans can get cash rewards for TennCare fraud tips that lead to convictions. Anyone can report suspected TennCare fraud by calling 1-800-433-3982 toll free from anywhere in Tennessee. A Middle Tennessee State University survey indicates a majority of Tennesseans approve of abortion under some circumstances, while about a third think the procedure should be completely illegal. Pollsters say 51% of respondents believe abortion should be available only under certain circumstances, while 12% believe it should be offered without conditions. 32% say all abortion should be illegal. The poll shows most Tennesseans also favor Republican Governor Bill Haslam's plan to limit the sale of of over-the-counter cold medications that hold a key ingredient for methamphetamine. 64% say a prescription should be required for buying more than a 10-day supply of pseudoephedrine. 27% are opposed. The poll conducted last month by Middle Tennessee State University has a margin of error of plus or minus 4%. Franklin County authorities say they've disrupted one of the largest methamphetamine production labs ever found in the state. Authorities raided an Estill Springs rental mobile home, seizing more than 50 so-called shake-and-bake plastic meth bottles, along with ingredients used to make the drug. Sheriff's Department Sergeant Chris Guest says the homemade meth factory included hydrogen chloride, gas generators, and cold medication containing pseudoephedrine, all used to make the addictive brew. Guest says the bus came after a month-long investigation. The owner of the property was unaware of the alleged criminal activity there. Guest says grand jury indictments will be sought in connections with the operation. All Motlow College campuses will observe spring break from Monday, March the 10th through Sunday, March the 16th. Although offices will remain open at all locations, there will be no classes during the break. This applies to the Moore County campus and the Fayetteville, McMinnville, and Smyrna centers. The library on Moore County campus will be closed Sunday, March the 9th. On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday of spring break week, the library will open from 8 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. On Tuesday and Thursday, the library will be open from 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. On Sunday, March 16th, the library will open from 1 to 5 p.m. At the Fayetteville, McMinnville, and Smyrna centers, the library will be open Monday through Friday during spring break from 8 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. Classes will resume at all sites on Monday, March the 17th. Stay with us. We'll be right back in a moment.
The Russell Barnett Ford family has over 300 vehicles in inventory, both new and pre-owned. With vehicles starting as low as $29.95, along with rebates and incentives up to $10,000, you will not need to look any further than the Russell Barnett Ford family. Surrounded by great attitudes and even better prices, we want to save you time and money. So look no further than Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma and Russell Barnett Ford of Winchester, or visit us on the web at russellbarnett.com. And remember, why buy anywhere else?
Serving you as a local firefighter. Proudly served our country in the United States Air Force. Serving Tullahoma. Helping our kids.
Hi, I'm Terry Stroop. Your comfort is our service. We'd like to thank Tullahoma for the privilege of serving your heating and cooling needs.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Welcome back. What would you do if you were being stopped by a police officer in an unmarked vehicle and you suspected the officer was an impersonator? Tullahoma Police Chief Paul Blackwell offers some advice on what you should do. Recently, we've seen in the news, I think it's over in Maury County, Columbia, that there has been somebody pulling people over impersonating a police officer. And as I said, we talked about this once before, but a lot of police departments use unmarked cars, I'm sure.
Yes.
I don't know if we do in Tullahoma or not, or whether you'd even want to say. But so tell us what you would recommend someone do if they are apprehensive about that.
Okay, and it's a good topic. I don't know what's happened to that case in Maury County. I don't know if they're still looking for him.
Yeah, still looking for him.
And we talk about this about 2 times a year, 3 times a year. We sure don't want to talk about it so often people think there's just an ongoing problem.
Right.
But we do like to talk about it enough that people remember some key points. We do have unmarked cars in Tullahoma. They're all lit up. I mean, they have lights. And some of them are plainclothes officers, our detectives, and some unmarked cars will be in a uniform like myself. The first thing is all Tullahoma officers that are assigned patrol wear a very distinctive uniform.
Okay.
What I wear, we don't have a mismatch of uniforms. We have a blue standard uniform that you would expect to see. All of our cars, unmarked cars, have a lot of lights. what we find in most of these impersonator, they just have like one light.
Mm-hmm.
We have lights. Policemen like lights. You know,
Sure.
we've got lights in the
Sure.
dash and in the console, everywhere. So that's two things to look for: proper uniform, a lot of lights. And then if you still feel uncomfortable, there's usually three things that I recommend. And I hope I can remember these three, because first is continue to drive at the speed limit, turn your flashers on, and try to go to a well-lit place, a gas station, a restaurant, somewhere where there's other people, and pull over there and stop.
Right.
Chances are, if it's an impersonator, they're not going to stop. They're going to go on.
Right.
The second is continue to go at the same speed with your flashers on and drive to the police department or the sheriff's office, or something like, or try to find a police officer.
Mm-hmm.
Again, an impersonator is going to go somewhere else.
Right.
And third is continue to drive at the same speed with your flashers on, call 911, and the dispatcher will answer, and then you explain what's going on. There's an unmarked car trying to stop me. They can get on the radio and they can ask, is anyone trying to stop a particular car? If an officer says, yes, I'm trying to stop them, then the dispatcher can relay that to the driver.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this is legitimate,
Right.
pull over. If it's not legitimate, then the dispatcher should stay on the phone with them, find out where you're at, and start getting real policemen to start that direction to try to intercept. And police officers are going to understand that if you don't speed up like you're trying to get away from them, it's
Right.
not a pursuit. And officers have heard enough about these type of impersonators that they'll also understand if you drive straight to the police department, they're going to follow you there.
Right.
If you go to a gas station, they're going to follow you there. And then if 911 says this is legit, then you're going to pull
Probably
over.
some serious penalties for doing that, too.
There are serious penalties because, one, police officers take it kind of personal because
Yeah.
there's someone, we've got a job to do and we want you to pull over when we turn our lights on.
Right.
But then we also understand, there's knuckleheads out here that are doing it illegally.
Right.
So it makes the good citizen fearful of pulling over. So we have to kind of balance that out.
More Newsleader on 6 is coming up after these messages.
The highest standard of integrity delivers stability and honor. It's established over time. You know when you see it. You know when you feel it. There's a standard of integrity in healthcare. It's the Joint Commission Gold Seal of Approval. In 2003, Life Care Center of Tullahoma voluntarily achieved this accreditation and maintains it still today. Life Care, meeting a higher standard because residents matter most.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's going to be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor, too, when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Welcome to Merle Norman, located inside Northgate Mall in Tullahoma. Since 1931, Merle Norman cosmetics have been researched, developed, manufactured, and packaged in the USA, using the highest quality ingredients and unmatched customer service to help women look and feel better about themselves.
Hi there, I'm Christy Almacher, owner of Merle Norman. I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about Merle Norman products. We have a large line of skincare and cosmetics for all skin types. Merle Norman's motto is try before you buy, so we'd love for you to come in, talk to us about your concerns, try the products, and we want you to feel good when you leave here, so we hope to see you soon.
Want to feel good in your skin? Visit Merle Norman in Northgate Mall, Tullahoma.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Excalibur limousine provided by AAA Limousine Service, and these are the South Jackson Gadsby girls starting the promotion for the Great Gadsby Gala that will be held at South Jackson June 7th, 2014. Get your party hat on, folks. It's gonna be a ball. What about it, girls?
Here's to ya.
Welcome back. Last Friday, the MTSU Dance Theater was at South Jackson Civic Center for a day of educational outreach and a show. Newsleader's Bob Payne was there and brings us this report.
Good afternoon. My name is Marcia. We all have our names somewhere on this. And I am the artistic director of the MTSU Dance Theater. This is the student dance company at MTSU. All of these folks, beautiful people behind me, are dancers and students at MTSU. We are very, very pleased and very excited to be here with you today. We are here to share some of the work that we do at MTSU with you and then show you our concert tonight, and then we're really thrilled to have you on stage with us. So one of the ways that we work in dance at MTSU is through improvisation. How many of you have done improvisation before? Is that new to you? How many of you have a dance background or are currently taking dance classes? Raise your hand. So this is just about everybody. This is really exciting. So what type of dance do you do?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this beautiful face in front of you is the face of Marcia Barsky, and she's the director of the Middle Tennessee Dance Theater, and they are at South Jackson Civic Center this Friday night bringing a show, and I've been in town all day with educational outreach and teaching our children about the wonders of dance and all the great things that happen at Middle Tennessee. And Marcia, what do you hope the kids take out of what you've done today?
Well, I hope that the kids take away a more personal understanding of dance and an enjoyment of movement and moving in a unique way that means something special to them. So much in dance we replicate, we imitate, and it's also a wonderful thing to be able to discover your own unique way of moving, which is something that we certainly encourage in our own students at MTSU, and it's my hope that the students that participated today in the workshop discovered a unique way of moving that maybe they had not experienced before in their classes.
Well, I thought the way you taught today on stage, just by starting off with having each one of them tell their name and give their name a movement, turned into a beautiful dance before it was all over with. And so improvisation is a thing that we all need to maybe do a little bit more of in our lives.
Absolutely. It's so beautiful to be able to think quickly in the moment and to be spontaneous and to awaken to creative possibilities in our daily life, which I think improvisational practices and techniques can certainly inspire that in young dancers. And I believe that personally.
Well, thank you so much for coming to Tullahoma and bringing your expertise and your lovely students and dancers down here to entertain us.
Thank you. And we're having a performance tonight for the community, and I hope that everyone comes out and joins us.
Me too.
All right.
Thank you, dear, and good luck to you.
Thank you so much.
We'll be right back with more Newsleader after these messages.
To rid yourself of body pain, stiffness, and stress while increasing circulation, visit the Balance Spa in Shelbyville at 731 North Main Street, or have them visit you at your office for a chair massage. Simon Cow and Maria Keys Gammon give a professional full-body foot or chair massage that makes you feel like new. Call owner Linda Hackle Brown at 931-639-4885 to set your appointment today.
Let the Smokehouse be your mountain getaway destination in beautiful Monteagle, Tennessee. Enjoy our cabins, restaurant, and old general store. Shop thesmokehouse.com featuring homemade barbecue sauces, jellies, and many other fine Tennessee products. Our live Music on the Mountain series features some of the best local and Nashville talent every Friday and Saturday night, 6:30 p.m. No cover, kids welcome.
Looking for a unique gift for someone special, or perhaps something just for yourself? Then you need to check out Grady Mac Denim Company, right here in the heart of Tullahoma. Grady Mac features the full line of men's and women's Lucky brand apparel, Stop in and check out our denim production line. Grady Mac offers a full line of outdoor sporting apparel and much more. And check out our custom fly fishing equipment, fine art, and signed sports memorabilia. There's something for everyone at Grady Mac Denim Company, the most unique store in Tullahoma.
When you're running late headed to that sporting event or horse show and hungry but need gas, you don't have to choose which to get. Just stop at any Quick Mart where gas prices are normal and the food is outstanding. Burgers, fries, salads, sub sandwiches, chicken strips, egg rolls, even pizza can be picked up while the gas is pumping. Stop by any Quick Mart today and not only save time, but enjoy some good cooking, southern hospitality, and prices you can live with.
Welcome back. The Coffee County Humane Society's featured pets this week are Mo and Bo. They are nice young Australian shepherd litter mates looking for a home with space to play. The shelter also has many other dogs available for adoption at 1210 Oakdale Street in Manchester. The hours of operation at the shelter are 7:30 a.m. until 2:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. The shelter's phone number is 723-2711 or 723-2730. Donations for animal care can be made to the Coffee County Humane Society at Post Office Box 252, Manchester, Tennessee 37349, and their website is www.coffeehumane.org. And the pet of the week this week at the Tullahoma Animal Shelter is Bella. Bella is a border collie mix who entered the shelter as a stray with a litter of puppies after her owner abandoned her. She is good with other pets and children and will receive a free neuter provided by the Tullahoma Animal Shelter with the $35 adoption fee. Microchip identification is available to all dogs adopted for a $15 or greater donation to the shelter. For more details, contact Teresa at 454-9580. The Tullahoma Animal Shelter is located at 942 Maplewood Avenue. We'll be right back after these messages.
The final countdown has begun on the remaining 2013s at Russell Barnett Kia. With only a few left in inventory, these deals are amazing. Check out this 2013 Kia Sportage, yours today for $21,500 or $349 a month. That's incredible. With America's best warranty, the 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, Kia is the power to surprise. So come on down to Russell Barnett Kia and let us show you why we are #1 in customer satisfaction. And remember, why buy anywhere else?
A salute to the never wasters, the coupon clippers, switch flippers, one last drop of milk drippers, the thoughtfully thrifty, and the just plain cheap. Charter respects your economic IQ and honors it with a phone service worthy of your ever-watchful wallet. Charter Phone, just $19.99 a month. For real monthly savings for fabulously frugal folks like you. Switch to Charter Phone and get unlimited local and long distance and 13 calling features with no extra fees like the phone company charges you.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1930 at 77 degrees. Our record low was in 1967 at 3 degrees. The average high on this day is 55 and the average low is 33. For tonight, look for clear weather in your forecast with a low of around 23. Some showers expected in the afternoon on Friday with a high of 53 and a low of 40. Cloudy weather in the forecast for Saturday with a high of 57 and a low of 45. And that's our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.